Hello everyone from a very sunny Castleton today. The weather is absolutely gorgeous, but I have had an absolute disaster in the van last night. I'm very stressed about it. I've had a very sleepless night and I've already cried once today, so I'm going to vlog the day, see how we go, and I'll try not to cry again. But yeah, I had my first ever shower in the van last night and it was actually really good. The water temperature was amazing and it was really good. Afterwards, the water pump kept going. And I thought, is this because the water, you know, it expands when it's hot? Is it just like trying to fill the gap when it cools down? Anyway, turns out I've got a leak. But not only do I have a leak, I've got a leak that I can't really get to. So this could either mean I have no water system anymore. This could mean I could probably try and get to it and fix it, which is the plan for today. Or maybe I could cut off the hot water and reroute this another way. I don't really know what's going to happen at the moment, but let me show you the problem. So I spent a lot of time last night looking around the van for leaks and I couldn't find any. I checked all of the pipework that I could get to in the van. I checked all the pipework at the back with the boiler, water pump. I could not find anything. I checked all the pressures on the taps and the shower. Everything seemed fine, which is what made me believe it could be the boiler. But then when it got more frequent and just didn't stop, I was like, oh no, it's definitely a leak. And that's when Nick looked on the outside of the van and he could see water coming out the outside. So if anything, that is a good thing out of this situation. My van hasn't flooded in, it's flooded out. But yeah, I think I've located the leak anyway, so we're going to try and get to that today. The leak seems to be coming from this corner, which is fantastic, which would probably mean I'd have to rip the whole shower out to get to it. I know it's a stupid thing to do to, you know, put plumbing where you can't really get to it, but I honestly couldn't think of any other ways of how to do it. And I just thought, you know, hope for the best. So the fact that the leak has happened in the only place I can't get to is fantastic. So I'll show you where the leak's coming from the outside of the van, which Nick found yesterday. So that little puddle there is actually from, well, it could be from the leak, but I did just push some water out of the shower tray this morning. But yeah, it's coming from about there-ish, which is where that corner is. And then it was like running along and coming out around here as well. And I think that's just because we're on a hill. But yeah, fun times. And then this morning as well, when I was cleaning out my fridge, I thought, oh, I'll do something to make me feel better. And I dropped the milk and I've spilt half of my milk down the road. And that's when I cried. So last night I drained all the water out of the van, out of the tank, the boiler, out of the system. I've tried to run it as dry as I possibly can. So now what I'm going to do this morning is go and get an absolute load of water. I've got 2 5-litre bottles, my 20-litre Ridge Monkey shower, which I'm going to fill up. And Nick's with me as well. And Nick's brought some water bottles as well. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go and get some more water. Another thing I did last night was I ordered a multi-tool, which is going to be arriving at the post office at some point today. So I thought I'll just go get the water now whilst we're waiting for that to arrive.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, this morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny. but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck.
Oh God, try not to cry. It's so nice and sunny this morning, but it's gone freezing now. So I'm just playing a waiting game. I've got a multi-tool arriving through Amazon at the post office. So I'm just literally watching the tracking now, waiting for this to arrive. And hopefully we can get this sorted today. I feel like I'm just stuck in waiting mode at the moment. I'm really struggling to get anything done. All I can do at the minute is just keep checking Amazon to see if this parcel has been delivered yet. So far, I'm still waiting, so I thought I might as well put the diesel heater on because it's absolutely freezing in here. So I thought, you know, I could be freezing for another 4 hours at this point, so I might as well just put it on, make something to eat, try and get a little bit of some kind of work done while I'm waiting, and yeah, just take my mind off it. It is really bothering me, but oh, it'll be fine. So yeah, the leak is coming from behind this corner, which is the absolutely worst place a leak could happen for me. So we're going to aim to go behind the bulkhead. So this is part of my bulkhead here, and from the other side behind the driver's seat we're going to cut a hole and see if we can access it that way. And to be honest, that is like the best possible outcome. It's just got to 2 o'clock now and we're just both bored waiting for this parcel to arrive. So there's something that I've got to go and post at the post office in Castleton anyway. So we're going to go and have a little walk down, kill a bit of time. Who knows, hopefully we'll get lucky and the parcel will be there when we're kind of closer by. I don't know, we're just going to go for a walk anyway.
Today and not tomorrow.
Walking down, we bumped into our friend Zena as well. She's just been in the village for a little bit, but she's just come for the ride.
Time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day to
I'm absolutely freezing because we just spent over an hour outside of the shop. So it turns out when I got there, the parcel had arrived. Amazon hadn't marked it as delivered. So we've just been waiting outside the shop for an hour, waiting for this code to come through so I could collect the parcel. Didn't come through. Spent the best part of half an hour trying to get through to customer services. They were useless. In the end, just had to make a deal with the shop owner. So we've done an exchange. My friend Zena's given her driver's license and he's given me the parcel. Something that should have taken a few minutes has probably taken well over an hour now, but I'm on the way back to the van and we're going to go warm up because I'm so cold. How cute are those?
That's a bridge market. Hey mate,
So I'm back in my original space as well in Castleton. I tried to kind of like hold on to my space before, but somebody's taken it, so I had to move, and then there was like a whole palaver of trying to squeeze me into this tiny little gap. So I'm back in my nice spacious spot now. So I'm just gonna warm up. My thumbs were so cold before I couldn't even press the button to open my van door. I'm so cold. So I'm going to warm up with the brew, put the diesel heater on, and then me and Nick are going to start cracking on this job. And it's going to be, if I show you, see the bulkhead here, we're going to start in this corner, cutting away and seeing if we can access these pipes. So wish us luck. is like really hard. I've got my phone in one hand with the light, and this in the other. But that red elbow there, that is the culprit of my leak. Put my hand underneath it and it is wet. We found the culprit, and that is like, it's just like a hallelujah moment. I feel like I found the source of the River Nile. So the last 24 hours have been such a roller coaster, but you can see I'm smiling again. I must have cried about 5 times today and just asked the universe, like, why me? But yeah, we've called it a night. We're going to just get in our vans and have some dinner now. We found the source of the leak, which I'm calling the source of the Nile. And basically one of the, the red water pipe going into one of the elbows, it was only pushed in halfway. We got another T out and we pushed it into that and drew a line with a marker pen so we could see exactly how much it was meant to go in. And even when we did that, we still only put it in halfway the first time. Like, that's how hard it was to push in for some reason. And then we tried it with the blue just to check, and then realised it went in double. So then we just redid it all again. We teamed up in the end where I would hold the elbow so it wouldn't move backwards and like kind of push some force behind it towards the pipe, and Nick was pushing the pipe in, and we got there in the end. I've actually got the proper John Guest collect clips on now, because the first ones I ever ordered were supposed to be John Guest off Amazon, but they clearly weren't, because they look completely different, and that was half off as well, so not helping the problem. But yeah, we've made amazing progress. I'm so grateful. I don't know what I would have done without Nick, to be honest. I said to him I would have cried. I would have just cried all day. But I'll show you in the morning where we've got up to. It's quite difficult to film, especially because it's pitch black now. But yeah, I'll show you tomorrow where we're up to. And tonight I'm going to make some dinner and just clean my van, because it is just an absolute state. Just got stuff everywhere, and we'll test it all tomorrow. We'll get the water back in, and fingers crossed. It's a new day, the sun is shining, and today is the day that we're going to test our work from last night and see if that has solved the problem. Fingers crossed it has. We've only changed one side of the elbow, so I'm hoping that was the only side that needed doing, because the other one, it's really hard to get to. But we're just going to try it today and see, and yeah, find out. Here is the carnage from last night, and it was the little red there that was the problem. The blue one we got right straight away. The red one, we got the line wrong. It wouldn't even go in the T fully either, so it's just, I don't know what's wrong with that red one, but hopefully we fixed it. So I've got some paper towel, and I'm just going to make sure it's super dry all around, so then if a new leak occurs we can find it straight away. I'm going to take the van off the chocks just so then I'm facing downhill a little bit more, and then the water will just flow this way a lot easier. It probably actually makes no difference, but in my head it's going to make me feel better. We refilled the water system with about 40 litres, knowing that the boiler would take 10 and another couple of litres to go through the pipework as well. Next up was to open all the taps and get rid of any air out of the system. After we were happy that there was no air left in the system and no leaks, we decided to turn the boiler on and test with hot water. We're slowly getting up to temperature. Apparently it takes about 40 minutes to get up to temperature, but I've tried this boiler a few times, but I've only actually used it for the shower once, and I don't think it does take 40 minutes, you know. Maybe it does, maybe time just flies when you're having fun. For anybody that's thinking about getting a bobble boiler, just know it does draw 800 watts, when it's being powered on. So it does drain your battery quite quickly. What am I up to? 56%. I think I started on like 63. Fingers crossed we've got no leaks. It's brew time. Let's see if we're up to temperature. Oh, see, right, I've set it to 60 and it's on 63.9. So I'm going to move this dial a little bit in here. Yeah, just a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, so the boiler's up to temperature now, so we're going to run the test. I'm going to run the shower for 30 seconds at a time, give it a break, and see if any leaks occur. All good? So it's so far so good. We've put loads of tissue under the pipes at the front just to see if it gets wet, and there was a little bit of a wet patch, but it's hard to tell if that's from just before. But yeah, we just keep changing the tissue, making sure the next one's dry, and so far they're coming back out dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let the boiler get back up to 60 degrees and try it again, do the whole test again, now that we're pretty sure that the pipes are a lot drier than they were before. So far the pump hasn't come back on, and that was what was happening before. The water pump started priming every few minutes and then it just ended up being twice a minute in the end, and if I turned the pump off and turned it back on, it did a really big prime. I've not heard the water pump prime yet, fingers crossed it doesn't, and we've got a nice secure system now. Oh, there's the hot. The hot's coming through.
I know what happened.
What?
So,
What's that? Is it good or not?
yeah, it's good.
Oh, thank God.
I think we're good.
Woohoo! We sorted the leak! Fingers crossed. I've not heard the pump go off again and we can't see any leaks, so I think we sorted it. Thanks, Nick!
You're welcome.
So it's been a good half an hour now and I've not heard the water pump go off at all. I think, I don't even want to say it, but touch wood, I think we're safe to say that the leak is sorted and it's fixed. And I'm so appreciative to Nick for coming in and saving the day for me. He's just been absolutely amazing. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to go to shops and buy him a chocolate cake and custard. This is what van life's all about. It's just everybody getting together, the camaraderie. And like my friend Zena at the moment, she's broken down up the road, so I've helped her out, given him a portable power bank to keep her going. Then something's gone wrong with my van and Nick's coming to save the day. This is what it's all about with van life. I'm just so appreciative. If you could go and give Nick and Jenny a subscribe at Only Half the World Away, I'll tag them. That would really mean the world to me. They've been to Morocco so many times and they've given me lots of tips. Since I've met them, they've just been the best, most lovely couple that I could be around in van life. I absolutely love them to bits. So if you could go and give them a subscribe, that would really mean the world to me too. I'm happy again. This is the reality of van life, so that's how it is. Thanks for watching and catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. I also share more of my van travels on my Instagram at Ashley_Azoro, and if you'd like to support the channel a little extra, you can buy me a coffee or join my Patreon. Peace out and catch you next time.